During 2010/2014, a lot of video game companies took some interesting moves with their iconic series. Resident Evil went into full-on action mode. Final Fantasy would step into a futuristic setting with the 13 trilogy, even though that was all received with mixed reception. Other series would try something new that fans weren't fully satisfied with. Tomb Raider 2013 would take the iconic character of Lara Croft in a survivalist narrative. Very different from the classics like myself and most other people played up until then, making her the ultimate survivor, trying to save her friends and escape the Yamatai Island. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about why Tomb Raider 2013 is special to me and my thoughts and feelings. Disclaimer, but the footage in this game is from the PC, PS3 and Xbox 360 edition of Tomb Raider. There is a beautiful definitive edition, but the PC version of it is not the best. I also don't have a capture card, which is probably something I really should invest in. But let's head into Tomb Raider, shall we? 2013's Tomb Raider took a different approach with the Tomb Raider series. Before, a lot of Tomb Raider was exploring loads of tombs with many layers of different puzzles, exploration and set action pieces. Tomb Raider 2013 delves more into a heavy action adventure set piece, which personally for me works very well with this version of Lara. While on the Yamatai Island, Lara will be exploring and traversing the different areas of the island, from key objectives to optional tombs and items that will help you on your journey. So how is Lara going to traverse the island? Well, there are many ways to do so, from your standard walking on set footpaths to ziplining and climbing, all of which is really fun to do. Honestly, if you've played most Tomb Raider games, you're going to feel well at home. Even if you played some of the Uncharted games, you're also going to feel right at home. Other key gameplay elements include survivalist instinct, an ability to highlight key importance such as animals, loot, enemies, and a sense of direction. Camps, which offer a place for Lara to upgrade her weapons, acquire different skill sets, and for her to just contemplate her thoughts. I loved hearing her piece together her findings while upgrading my stuff at camp. It really sets the tone of her trying to piece the madness she finds herself in.
All I know is they killed those men, and I have a feeling they wouldn't hesitate to kill me too. But I can't think about this now. Sam's in trouble and I've got to get her back. She's counting on me.
Collecting salvage material acts as the currency in Tomb Raider. You can find these in gold boxes or on enemies, so you can purchase said upgrades at camp. Fast travel is another option in the game in case you want to go back to previous places to pick up interesting items you may have forgotten to check out. Quick time events and high intense action pieces are also huge in the game, but I'm going to talk about them more just a little later when we talk about Lara. But they're all cool, they're all crazy, they're high intense, and I love all of them. The Yamatai Island has a lot of locations Lara's going to be visiting. Some of my favourites are the Mountain Temple, the Fortress Tower, and Cliffside Village. Most of the locations are stunning to look at and offer a lot if you care to explore, with notes and treasures to be found. I also have my not so favourite area, which is Shantytown. Now, a lot happens to get into Shantytown, so quick summary. Lara is trying to reach her friends who are being captured in a Japanese palace. Unfortunately, Lara falls down a waterfall, landing into a broken plane. Only for said plane's window to break open, and Lara having to parachute down a forest, smacking into a tree and reopening a wound she got at the start of the game. Then having to reseal the wound with a burning hot arrowhead. Yeah, Lara goes through quite a lot in this game, like a lot. But the whole of Shantytown is just going through waves and waves of enemies, feeling like a non-stop, never-ending battles with very tough enemies. Speaking of enemies, how is Lara going to defend herself? Well, luckily Lara is very well equipped with weapons to defend herself with. From a bow and arrow to a handgun when fully upgraded is very powerful, to the hard hitters from assault rifle, shotgun and a grenade launcher. She will become very well equipped to survive Father Matthias's followers. Crazy followers. You can also unlock the ability to attack with Lara's pickaxe, making close quarter combats much easier to defend yourself with. Enemies also come in different variety as well, from your standard gun wielding and Molotov throwers to enemies with shield and fully armored heavy hitters, which you're definitely gonna need to look out for. Every time I did have to fight, it felt really exciting to do so. I love the combat in 2013 Tomb Raider, and every fight generally felt like a fight for survival. Lara Croft is set on an expedition to find the Yamatai Island, located in the heart of the Dragon's Triangle, with her friends and crewmates. Roth, Lara's mentor, Sam, Lara's best friend, Alex, Jonah, Reyes, Grims, and Dr. Whitman. During the journey, the ship is caught in a violent storm. Destroying the ship, Lara and her friends find themselves on the Yamatai Island. With the crazy Father Matthias and his loyal followers, Lara will do everything in her abilities to get herself and her friends off the island, as well as saving Sam from being sacrificed to the sun goddess Himiko by Father Matthias and his followers. That's just a quick summary of the plot. Like I mentioned in most of my videos, if you haven't played the game, I definitely want you to play, but if you have played the game, you know a lot of crazy stuff happens. Lara goes through a lot in the game. This is where those action set pieces come into play, from falling onto a bone shard to falling down a hill, avoiding a plane crash, to escaping a Japanese palace. Lara goes through a survivor's journey to do what she can. She experiences a lot of setbacks, but her strength to get back up and keep going for herself, her friends, and the ones she's lost along the way is why this version of Lara is the ultimate survivor. I also feel out of the Tomb Raider Survivor trilogy, the supporting cast is probably the best out of the 3 games. They're all different and unique from each other with their own characteristics, like Rhea being very to the point and determined, to Roth being the natural born leader, and Alex being the IT specialist. They all have their things that make them special. Father Matthias, the game's villain, is your classic cult leader, believing Sam is the key to getting off the island. He is crazy, and the horrific things him and his followers have done to past survivors is horrible. There are even times in the game where he compares himself to Lara, with one of the quotes being, "Do you think you're the hero? Everything I've done to survive. How many lives have you taken to do the same?" He is correct, with both him and Lara wanting to get off the island, but Matthias has tortured and captured past survivors, with even some joining his ranks, and Lara fights said followers not just for survival but for her friends and to help them regain their freedom escaping off the island. Tomb Raider 2013 is one of those games to have a successful reintroduction to Lara Croft and Tomb Raider series in a different light. Where most companies and franchises miss the mark with their ideas or new projects during this time, Tomb Raider 2013 shines bright. Getting to experience this emotional, scared, but also resilient and adaptive version of Lara is always such a treat. That's why Tomb Raider 2013 is special to me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry this video took a while to come out. I have been very busy. If you'd like to see more from me and my channel, here are a few video options that may interest you. Thank you again so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.